Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I do everything cash budgeting here on my channel. I use this weekly planner in order to do my budget. So in order for me to become debt-free by 2023. And today I am going to share you my weekly budget. So let's get into the video. All right, I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see more clearly. And let's get started. We are working on the budget the first week in May 3rd to May 9th. And my husband's wage that he got deposited was $1,606.49. I also ended up getting a payout from Ratitan. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it was $31.36. I always have the link down in the description. Make sure you sign up. You can save a lot of money every month by purchasing things that you're already ordering online, such as like Amazon and all of those things. It definitely is a good deal. As well, they also have, I believe, a sign-up amount as well that you would get. And I also sold an item this week for $50. It was only one item and I ended up selling that for $50. Our total is $1,687.85. Now with that paycheck, we only actually have two bills to pay this week, and that is a credit card of $110 and due on the 9th, which I have already paid. Our side-by-side, which is kind of like a quad, but it's bigger. It's like the size of a car, and it's a four-door vehicle that you use to drive in the mountains, and it's amazing. It is so much fun. But that payment is $203.10. It is also due on the 9th, and that automatically comes out of my bank account. So if we subtract $313.10, which was our total from up here, that will bring you to that total, and I have deducted it off of our total income, and that leaves us with $1,374.75. So as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, every payday that my husband gets, he receives $200 to last him 2 weeks. We have been doing that for years, even before I really started budgeting like hardcore like I am now. He's always been on a cash budget for a long time. So he always gets $200 and that lasts him for 2 weeks until his next payday. Groceries will always be getting $100. That's usually what I put towards groceries unless I am getting a chef's plate meals for the week. And if I do, I deduct it from this $100. Gas is getting its regular $40. Personal and eating out always gets $10. So that total equals $360. And then I had to erase some things here. So then the total is $1,014.75 that we are left with. And then let's get into our sinking funds here. Everybody's sinking funds will look different. Everybody has different priorities and different things that they need to pay for, whether it's on a regular basis or a yearly basis. Everybody is saving for something different. So don't think that your sinking funds has to match up with mine at all, because everybody has different plans with their money and what they are saving towards. For me, it took me a while, probably a good month, to realize exactly what envelopes I needed to work with. And definitely medical and Costco was the two that I've added recently, because obviously I get covered 80% for any medical like prescriptions, but I do have to pay the remaining 20%. So I needed to start an envelope for that for myself. Jimmy is covered 100% because he is a veteran. He was in the Canadian military for 20 years, so he is fully covered. And also Zoe, my 19-year-old daughter who lives at home, pays for all of her own everything except for the groceries. We don't charge her rent or anything like that, but she pays for all of her prescriptions and her clothing. You know, if she wants to get plants or her cat food for her cat, she pays for all of those things herself. So I added those two recently. Medical, we are not stuffing anything for the week. Costco is getting its regular $50. Renos always gets $100 every week. And like I had mentioned, Renos right now is kind of an ongoing thing for us. We're just working on completing our bathroom, one of them downstairs, which is almost done. But there's always something that needs renovations in our home because it was a duplex. We're on the tail end of our renovations, but we do need like to finish our downstairs hallway and some electrical and finish our siding and things that will always cost us money. It's way cheaper in the end. I'm so fortunate that Jimmy, my husband, can do everything, but I always add $100 to that envelope every week. Beauty gets its regular 20. Birthdays is 50. And like I'd mentioned, during the month of May, we will be saving up $50 because we have one more birthday at the end of May. 3 out of our 4 kids have birthdays in May. 2 of those are already done, and we just have one more to go. Travel gets $10. Pets gets $25. Date night gets $10. Anniversary, which we just had our 3rd year anniversary on April 23rd, so we are building that back up. It is getting $10. Janet and taxes are both getting $10 each. And then Apollo, car maintenance, and registration are each getting $5. So these, the Apollo and the car registration is due on a yearly basis. So we have to keep, I think it's $300 for the car registration per year for all of our vehicles. And then the Apollo is around $200 Canadian that we pay once a year. Apollo is our online streaming cable that we get, and it is $200 for the whole year. Much better than cable ever was, or satellite, or anything. We absolutely love it. So it's definitely worth the $200 a year. We were paying about $150 a month for our cable or satellite. And you know what? Apollo is just so much better. And then going down here, Christmas, our savings challenge, we are going to be adding $20. And then also from every sold item, I am stuffing my 1K savings challenge, and that was $50. I also will be stuffing anything that I have for rollover once we do Saturday's cash stuffing. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because I always add that in with whatever I have sold. It works out really good lately. I have been putting something for sale or 2 things every Monday. Every Monday I list 1 or 2 items, and I plan to sell it by like the Wednesday of that week, and then I add it to my budget for the next week. And it's working really, really well. I don't feel so overwhelmed of all this stuff that I need to sell, and it just gives me time to slowly build up that savings challenge as well, rather than just adding my rollover money every week. So it's really, really been helping. So that total for the savings challenges equals $70, and our remaining is $634.75. And I think about $600 of that is going to be going to our debt. So I always leave a buffer in there, in our bank account, in our checking account, and that just stays in there just in case I forgot a bill or we need to pay debit for something, you know, whatever the reason is. But I always like to kind of make it an even number, and it'll be $600 that will be going to debt this week. So over on the right-hand side of this tracker, this is the Easy Budget Weekly Planner, and I got this off of Amazon. I have it linked in the description. I love it. It's very, very easy to follow. So on the right-hand side, which I love, is my cash stuffing tracker, and this is how you figure out your denominations. I get a lot of questions that are like, how do you figure out what dollar amount you need and what bills you need? This is how I figure that out. Sometimes it usually doesn't matter, I'll be honest. You know what I mean? For my groceries or even for Costco, like that can have a $50 bill. It really doesn't matter that it needs to be like 5 10s or 220 and a 10. But it kind of gives you a chance to figure it all out for yourself for the denominations. So Costco is going to be getting one $50 bill. Reynolds is going to be getting 2 50s. Beauty gets 120. Birthday gets 150. Travel gets 110. And Pets is going to be getting 120 and 15. And then Date Night, Anniversary, Janet, and Taxes are all going to be getting one $10 bill. Car Maintenance, Car Registration, and Apollo, Car Registration, Car Maintenance is all getting one $5 bill. Christmas is getting one $20 bill. And then for my savings challenge, it will just be one $50 bill. And then down at the very bottom is your cash envelope. So groceries will get 100, gas will get 220s, and personal and eating always gets just one $10 bill. Like I said, you can figure out whatever denominations you want to do. And it's really easy when they have something like this in the planner. Highly recommend it. I did have like my own that I made up when I first started. I'm telling you, this is much, much better. So make sure you check it in the link below. And then I also just double check all of my math to make sure that everything adds up and I have a grand total of what I need to be taking out of the bank when I go and see the bank teller. And it makes it really, really easy for them and easy for me to know that I will have the right cash and the right denominations for stuffing all of my sinking funds and also my cash envelopes and my savings challenges that I'm so excited to be working on. So that is it for this week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Make sure that you like this video and also leave me a comment down below. I love chatting to you all. I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time.